Hi everyone, my name is Savannah and welcome to my channel. This is a video. My channel is about all things crafting. I craft. Knitting, if you can notice from the title, it's mostly knitting, sometimes cross stitch, sometimes crochet, sometimes punch needle. It is whatever. Why is that moved? I don't know. It is whatever it is. Today it is just knitting. So I also own the business sewlivi.com. I hand dye mostly just sock yarn, but sometimes other weights too, but it's just been mostly sock yarn. That's what you see here on this side. That is all shop yarn that is available on my website. Everything I talk about today is linked down below in the description. If you're on your computer, you just scroll down a little bit and then hit read more, I think, show more. If you're on a mobile device, there is a little like arrow, I think, like the title, and then at the end it's like there's a little arrow, I believe. It's been a while since I've needed to figure it out, but you click that and it'll show everything if needed. So yeah, don't mind this. I just got out of the shower and I'm trying to do the curly girl method. I'm not sure, I haven't actually really done the research, the reading up on the whole method. All I know is trying to dry your hair with a towel. So like, I don't have any product in my hair. I'm pretty sure there's products that I should be using that I am unaware of, but I'm just trying to dry my hair. I did pull my hair out of this and it just felt heavy and gross, so I thought, hey, I'll just keep it wrapped up. It's, you know, it's kind of cute. So don't mind my strangeness today. I'm sitting on the edge of the couch. This is not very comfortable. Like I can move back, but I don't want to. What I'm wearing today, this is my Pride yoke sweater. Let me show you. So as you can see, it is pretty loose. It is comfortable. It's really nice to wear. I actually really enjoy it. So this was made using the Lion brand Kobu for the white and then Trubu for the stripes. I have noticed while wearing this before that I get white fuzz all over. Like I was wearing a crossbody bag and the backside that was touching this had a whole bunch of white fuzz on it. So this thing sheds all over anything that rubs on it. So I'm sure my undershirt will have a ton of white fuzz by the end of the day. So yeah. I can't remember what size I knit this at. It is in my Ravelry page, so you can find it there. I'm sure it's size 3. I usually knit a medium. So whatever the, you know, if it's extra small, small, medium, then it's the 3rd size. I don't know though. I can't remember. What else? Should we talk a little bit of life update? Yesterday was in the 50s and the 60s. I think the high was 64 yesterday. Beautiful, but cold. Last week we hit 100, and I guess the news station said something about Colorado Springs has only hit 100 10 times. I don't know, like, I don't know in what, like in 10 years, in 30 years, in ever, I don't know. Which I find incredibly unbelievable because I feel like sometimes it gets, oh, excuse me. I feel like sometimes that it's 100 several days in a row. It was really hot last week. So last week we had some issues with my new vehicle. How great, huh? We were driving it on Wednesday Wednesday was a very hot day. I believe it was like mid-90s. We're driving, and all of a sudden the AC decides to go out. Yeah, that was not fun. It was just blowing hot air. So, you know, we had that issue. And then we get home, because we went to Shields that day. We have a brand new Shields in town. Big Ferris wheel and all that sorts of stuff inside. So we tried going there, but we had some issues. The children had some issues, so we had to come home. Anyways, so we come home, we park it in the driveway, and our driveway's kind of slanted. So my husband just parks it in the driveway. I'm not entirely sure why he chose to do that, but he did. And then later that evening, he moves it into the garage, and we noticed there's some oil on the driveway, so it had been leaking. It doesn't leak when it was like this, just when it was like that. So Thursday, we already had an appointment to take the vehicle back to the dealership to get new tires put on it, because the tires were bald. So they offered as like a bank like incentive to add new tires. So our appointment was Thursday. So I took it in Thursday, and my husband was like, he came in, like he left work to come in to talk to the tech. He's like, this is what's going on. Can you just take a look at it? All that other stuff. So I'm there for like 3 hours. And then finally this lady comes back, and she's like, well, there's this, and this, and this. We're going to have to keep your car for a couple of days. I'm like, what? And she's like, don't worry, no cost to you. And I'm like, okay. So I called my husband. I'm like, you need to come back to the dealership, because he had left and got back to work. And I'm like, you need to come back and figure out what the heck is going on, because I need a ride home. Yeah. So he finds out I guess the axle stuff was leaking. They recharged the AC, so that's fine. I guess they broke a piece over the weekend, so they, I didn't get my car back till yesterday. And as soon as my husband got in the vehicle, the check engine light came on. Well, we picked up the vehicle right as they were closing, so there was nobody there to do anything. So my husband drove it home. He has one of those things to check the codes of a vehicle, because my husband went to school to be a mechanic. That's just not what he does now. So he knows things. And he knows what the code is, but he still wants me to take it back to the dealership today so that they can take a look. He has a feeling they'll just erase the code and be like, it's okay if it comes back on, let us know, kind of thing, which my husband expects, and he's like, it is what it is. But I'm not thrilled with the vehicle already acting up, and we've only had it for a week, 2 weeks. We've had it for 2 weeks now. Yeah, if it's gonna keep acting up, I honestly wish that we could just take it back and call it good, but we'll see, right? So issues with the vehicle. Let's hope from here on out it's okay. Excuse me, I apologize. Okay, knitting. Let's go ahead and I don't even know where to start. I got a half finish, I guess. A hoe, as most people call it. I'll call it a half finished object. I just finished this one last night. I finished a sock. So this is I'm calling it my Zobber Ball sock. It's the Zobber Ball Crazy. I'm calling it because it's just a plain vanilla sock. That's all. It's a vanilla sock, cuff down to toe, and then an afterthought heel. My little markers in there to count how many rows that I did, because my foot's usually about 60 rounds, and then the toe. I'm thinking I might want to up it just a few more rounds before I do the toe. I'm not sure yet. And then with this sock, I decided I want to do I believe 60 rounds for the leg as well, because it's pretty even. It is a 2x2 ribbed 20 round cuff, and then just a typical afterthought heel. So I got to cast on the second one. Here's the ball. This is what it looks like. Super fun. So yeah, this is super cute. And I just finished it last night. It was fun too because my husband and I have been watching Ice Road Rescue, which is on Disney Plus. It is one of those it's one of those shows where it's, you know, tow trucks rescuing people in snowy conditions. And this one's based in Norway, which is super, super cool. We've watched one that was based in like British Columbia, Canada. My husband says we've watched one in Chicago, but I don't remember any of that. And then one in New York as well. But again, I don't remember watching those ones. I just remember the Canadian one, which was, I forgot what it's even called, but and I think it's on Netflix. And then we found the Norway one on Disney Plus after watching Luca the other day with my kids. So we've been watching that, but we were watching the episode, you know, and I was Kitchener stitching it off, and then I went ahead and weaved in all the ends, and I finished up just as the episode was ending, and just when my husband's like, it's 9 o'clock, it's bedtime, I'm like, perfect timing. So that was great. Just gonna need to cast on the second sock, and oh my goodness, cast on the second sock and get that one going. It's taking me a while to do this first sock because I usually only knit on it when I'm out and about. Like I take that one for walks, to parties, you name it. That's been it. Kind of. All right, what else? I guess next I'll just show another sock whip. This one is the Lucky Star Socks. This one is by Candy Shop Yarns. I'm getting close to finishing the first sock. Again, this one's kind of like, at first, oh, I'm right in the middle of a round, dang it. This one at first was just a work randomly, and then the heel bit was a little, I'll show you in a minute. Let's see, what do I have going on here? Now I'm onto the foot, which means it's kind of like mindless knitting, so I can kind of take this places. So, sorry, I want to get through this. Oh, hi, Orange. I want to get through this round real quick so I can show you better. Oh, Orangey's laying on my toes. Yeah. See, I couldn't make just a knit with me kind of video because I have no clue what to talk about. Not a thing. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so this is where I'm at, just a little bit into the foot. Finished up the gusset, the heel turn the other day. I don't remember if it was before or after I showed you, but and here is the heel. Ow, Orange, you're being a punk. He's being silly. So yeah, on one sock you duplicate stitch a star, and then on the other one is a heart. So that is what I've got. My yarns are, these are all the Sewlivi dyes yarn. This is the Neon Rainbow Squad Mini set, which is right down here. And then the main color is called Dark Moon, which I sell as 50-gram skeins. I'm gonna try to say, mine is a little bit darker because I dyed it way before I did the actual ones that I'm selling in my shop. So those ones, well, I have one left right now, are typically a little bit lighter. I'm not entirely sure why, but it happened that way. Yeah, so that's that. Just need to get that foot finished. Free up some needles. Free up some needles for summer sock camp. Those don't count towards it, so. All right, I'll go ahead and show you my shawl. This shawl is the Hongdae Shawl by Ashley Wemp. It is a mosaic slip stitch type shawl, all garter stitch. It is worked in sections. So you got this section, well, it's this section, and then this section, and then the border. So I'm right here on this section. I'm almost done with the mosaic. It just gets so repetitive and that I just don't want to focus on it. But I'm getting there. I think I'm kind of struggling on all my projects, to be honest. Oh. So that's where I'm at. I have one more repeat of this mosaic bit, and then I'll do another solid color band and be done with section 2. I also, oh, it's stuck. So yeah, I did not get very far. So that's where I was last time. I just went that far. So like an inch, maybe. This yarn, I should tell you real quick, because I tell you every time. This yarn is Sewlivi Dyes yarn. This is the Lore Olympus color of the month. We have January's colorway and February's colorway. So this one is based off of Persephone, and this one's based off of Hades. This is the color that they are in the Lore Olympus Webtoons comic. They're beautiful, beautiful characters. I just shipped out June's colorway this I think last week. Yes, because today's Tuesday. So maybe it was, yeah, Saturday. I sent it out Saturday. Those ones came out really pretty too. I never knit or make myself one anymore just because I'm lazy. Oh, I forgot to bring over all that purple. I'll have to go grab that in a minute. Next whip is my Summer Sorrel by Woolen Pine. Sorry, let me just get this out of the way. So it's the Summer Sorrel, Woolen Pine. And I'm roughly halfway through the body. Let me tell you, I am a bit nervous though. So I'm on the second fade right now, from colors 2 to 3. So this is where I'm at. It's really hard to tell because 2 and 3 fade really well together. It's right in here. It's really difficult to tell. So I'm about halfway there, and this is all I have left of color 2. Oops. This is it. And I have about halfway left of the fade, but I was supposed to also use this for like these sleeves, the little bit of sleeves that I have to do. I don't think I'm going to have enough. And it's funny too, because I did math to find out where I would want to do my fade, like kind of make it even. And I even went shorter than that. So there's going to be more of the third color, which is this one at the bottom. Which I'm not mad about. It's just, I can't believe I'm running out. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do about the sleeves. I don't think I can go ahead and go back to this one. And since this one is fading kind of nicely with it, I'm hoping that maybe I can just get away with using this one, which I'm sure I'll have enough of that. But I'm just like, I'm nervous. So I think this is where I was the last time I showed you. I can't remember if I moved it or not. So yeah, that has me quite nervous. My colors are Spectacular Yarns, and it's in her Advent colorway from 2020. She made some full skeins of her Advent colors and gifted those to me before she moved away. So that is that. I am a little bit nervous about that whip, so I need to get okay. Sorry about that. Children interrupting. Last whip is actually a new start. So I talked about picking a new cast on based on, I guess, the yarns that I had in stash. I ended up casting on Sev, I believe that's how it's pronounced, by Isabel Kramer, this sweater. And really the only reason why I chose this one was because I did not want to take the time to wind this into a cake. The Lion Brand yarn is ready to use because it's in one of those like bullet shaped, one of these type of things. What are these called? I don't even know. So I didn't have to do anything. I just had to swatch and then cast on. This one would have required me to get my ball winder out, put it on a Swift, wind it up, and I just was not interested in that. I did have a lovely commenter or a comment last video about just starting both of them, which was a great idea, but I can't bring myself to do it. I mean, I was this close yesterday because I worked on, I worked on my summer sorrel. I worked on this one, which I'm going to show you in a minute, for a while, but I just felt, like I was not enjoying myself, and I didn't know if I'm just in a slump right now. And I'm like, I just cast this on, right? I should be like excited to work on this. But I really wasn't. Like, I was just kind of going through the motions. Let's see here. It's all crazy. Okay, so this is a fun construction. So this is actually the back panel. So you do a crochet cast on, which I'd never done before, but it's quite easy. Crochet cast on, and then did this ribbing for a bit, and then I go ahead and, I mean, oh, there's a lovely little hole-ish right there. That's weird. Short rows. So there's short rows right here in the middle, which is strange because this bit right here is your shoulder bit. So that would make this bit higher, which is a little weird, but we'll see once it's like actually on my body. But yeah, I had to knit this for a while, until, for a certain amount of inches. And then I had to add the front piece. So pick up stitches along this bit, do another crochet cast on, oops, and then pick up those stitches right there. So same thing pretty much. I'm going to do the ribbing for a while, and this is supposed to be the front bit, and then it's a reversible sweater, and then the front is a bigger panel of these cables. So it says on the back is a single line of cables, and then the front is a bigger panel. There is a long sleeve version. Let's see if there's a nice picture of it. It's not the best picture, but long sleeves. I probably won't be adding long sleeves. I'm sure that can be done actually like later on if I do decide to add sleeves. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm in the right part of the pattern. There's a lot to this. Okay, there's a lot to this pattern. So yeah, that's what I've done so far since casting on, and I forget what day I decided to cast on. The cables are simple. I found a video for this particular thing, what it's called, and the video shows you how to do it without a cable needle. So I'm actually cabling without a cable needle, which is awesome. The yarn, oops, where is it? The yarn I'm using is Lion Brand's Touch of Alpaca. It is called Dusty Blue. And this is a, where's the thingy? Oh, it's 90% acrylic, 10% alpaca. Yeah, it's very hairy. I don't think you can see it very well, but it is a very hairy yarn. But we'll see. It's just something different, something new to work on. I'm almost, well, I wouldn't say I'm almost done. I'm probably 75% of the way through the first ball thing, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, these are on US 8s or a 5mm needle. That's the main yarn or needle size, so I'm hoping it goes pretty quickly. So that's it for projects. Let me go and grab this real quick. Sorry, I forgot quite a few things actually. Some things that I wanted to talk about. So I guess real quick haul, because I only got a little bit of haul this week. Oh no, I got more than that, which will be a clip. I'll do haul after this, and then so I can insert the clip. All right, so I just want to show you. So when I dyed the Laura Olympus colorway for June, it's June, right? Yes, June. I had an order for May's colorway as well, so I went ahead and dyed more for myself so that I could make the Whitmore cardigan. I really was going to, like, I was on the fence. Like, I have yarn. I have yarn for the Whitmore sweater, and I also have the same quantity in the same yarn, different color, that I had planned for a different project, but could have probably worked for the Whitmore cardigan. So I would have had a white sweater and a gray cardigan, which is nothing wrong with that. But I just couldn't stop thinking about doing the cardigan in like the way that is called for, which was holding a fingering and a mohair together. The yarn that I have for the Whitmore sweater is a DK weight, you know, which is kind of equivalent to holding a fingering and a mohair together. But I kind of wanted to do the mohair thing. So I had mohair. I ordered some just to try out to see what it was like to dye it. It's actually quite nice. It takes the dye darker, but I dyed up my own color of the month for May, which this is Artemis. This is what the colorway looks like, and then this is how it came out in the mohair. So I dyed myself up 4 of these and 4 of these to do the Whitmore cardigan. And look at how it's absolutely gorgeous. I just really love this colorway. So it's a I guess a dusty purple base. A pinky purple? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. There's a little bit of a blue. There's a little bit of hot pink. And then there's this rich purple color speckled throughout. So this is what it did here. Absolutely just, I love it. This is gonna look so good together. So maybe I should get this wound up and swatch for the sweater and see how exciting it is. You know, if it brings all back that knitting joy. So I did that. That was fun. Maybe I'll bring mohair into my shop soon. It really is lovely. So I did that. Since it is past May, I can show you the colorway, so that's fun. And I've been thinking, I'm like, maybe I should really go back and dye all the other months that I don't have so that I can have a picture of all of them together. Maybe I should do minis. Anyways, that was that. Now for July's what's it called? Rainbow Sock Chronicles color is blue. So I wanted to show you what I have. I do have one in particular that I am leaning towards, but I want to know if you think it's not enough blue for this pattern. Honestly, the other ones I wouldn't do in that pattern. I'd probably just do vanilla socks, but I have this pattern. I'll insert pictures throughout me talking about this, I guess, or maybe right now. Sock pattern, I forgot what it's called, who it's by. I haven't done much like looking at it to know, but it's a beautiful sock pattern. It's color work. And when I went and looked at like the Ravelry page for this sock pattern, there was one by like a test knitter that was absolutely gorgeous. It was like not a fade really, but kind of a fade. They used a Sweet Georgia Partyified mini skein set. Not this one particularly, but they used one. And I had one in my stash that I had no clue what I was going to use for. I'm like, I had an idea, but I wasn't too thrilled with that idea because it was a shawl that was rectangular. And I'm not a rectangular shawl kind of knitter. So I had this party of 5. This one's called Seashore. And it has these blues, and then it goes pink and then sandy color. I absolutely love this. So I thought this would be amazing with that sock pattern. Like I even messaged the lady who made the socks that I showed, and she told me exactly what she did to get her socks like that using one of these sets. And I was like, oh, that is so amazing. So I was thinking about using these for my July color, for my July socks. But is this enough blue? Is this even like blue enough? Is this too tealy turquoise? I don't know. That's a hard part. Blue is difficult because there's so many different shades of blue. But this is kind of like I'm going to do that sock pattern with this. It's just, should I do it for my Rainbow Sock Chronicles, or should I just do that as a fun sock on my own? The other blues that I have available in my stash are this One of a Kind by Andromeda Sock Yarn. This is what it looks like. I have this one. I have this sock yarn. This one is by Chemknits. It is called the January 2021 Chemknits Dye Along Live. She used a sparkler as the inspiration photo for this. So it's a deep dark blue, and then this bit, which is fantastic. So I have this blue I could use. I have this one, which is an OOAK, which is one of a kind, sorry. A one of a kind by myself. I think this was my ice dyed. So it's deep blue. There's a little bit of that pinky purple and what looks like a teal green, maybe. So I have this one. Needs to be wound up or twisted better. And then the last one is this one. This one is gorgeous. So this is Hooker's Corner. It's called Stoked. Oops. It is this blue right here is just, it gets me. But it's got the blue, some purples, some browns, greens. It's got all sorts of colors. It's absolutely fantastic. Like, it's one of those skeins where I'm honestly a little worried to even like use because I want it to be the perfect thing. I only have one skein of this because this was gifted to me during a wool swap. I absolutely love it though. I did look to see if I could find another one of these, but I couldn't find anything on the Hooker's Corner website. So absolutely fantastic. This blue is just, so I have this. I don't know if it's enough blue, but yeah, what do you think? Should I go for this as my blue, even though it's more teal and I could have probably used, or turquoise, and I could have probably used it for this month? Or should I go with something that's more blue? My OOAK, Chemnitz, Hooker's Corner, or Andromeda OOAK? I don't know. You let me know. That is that. Okay, haul. We'll go into haul. I have a little bit right here, just tiny little bits, and then I'll insert the clip of my, I got the Forbidden Fiber Arts, Bridgerton Mystery Knit Box. I got that the other day, so I'll go ahead and show you. But first, I ordered these on Etsy back in May, and they took a little while because they came from the UK, but I wanted some Korean themed stitch markers. So after searching and searching, it was really difficult to find something that I really liked that was Korean themed. But these ones were there, so I got them. This one's like a little hanbok shirt type thing. I'm not entirely sure what you'd call this. I know it doesn't focus very well. I apologize for that. But this little doohickey, so I added it to a lever back clasp. It's super cute. It has this like dish in the back. I'm not entirely sure what that is for. Maybe a magnet? I don't know. So I got that one. And then this one was a 2-pack. So I have 2 of these. I put one on a stitch marker, like just a ring, and then this one on a lever back, so I can use it as a progress keeper as well. But this one is a little soda can, and while I recognize it from my time in Korea, I never actually tried this, and so I had to Google it yesterday just so I would know. It's called Bong Bong grape juice. That's what this is, Bong Bong, and it's grape juice. But the thing about it is that it has little balls inside the soda or juice or whatever it is. These little balls, like maybe boba type balls. I'm not sure. I've never had boba either. And I'm kind of glad I haven't tried it because I would not have known that while I was in Korea, and you know, that would have been a surprise, right? Not knowing that, and then having these little, maybe they're jelly balls. I'm not sure. But yeah. So I have 2 of those. They're super cute. So I want to add them to my my Hongdae sweater because obviously it's Korean. Hongdae is in South Korea. So yeah, those. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that clip here. Hey guys, so I got this. I would show you who it's from, but my address is on it, so I don't want to, but it is from the Forbidden Fiber Co. And it is the Bridgerton Mystery Box. I got the knit version, and it just showed up today, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open and see what it says. If it tells me not to look at anything, then I guess I can't look at anything. Oh, look at that.
Oh, man.
Cute. Look at these fancy stickers.
I don't want a real sticker. No real sticker. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see here.
Oh my
I
gosh,
can't
it's
get
like
it.
a day one.
All right, so I got it open, and this is what it says. Good day, gentle readers. The knitting community is abuzz with the latest gossip, and so it is my honor to impart to you this season's delightful Bridgerton treasure trove. One simply cannot say enough about the incomparable collection. I'm not sure if I got that right. This author has even managed to acquire a box of her very own, and it is with delight that I report to you on all the wonderful things included in this collection. However, gentle readers, before you set fingers free to open each and every item, be aware that they are artfully numbered in a particular order to enable you to receive the most pleasing unboxing experience. Patience, after all, is a virtue. A knitting pattern designed especially for Forbidden Fiber Company Co. is included in the box. Be mindful that it has been provided in black and white as to not ruin the surprise of each opened package. A PDF download code has been included on each pattern. You'll use a US size 6, 4mm, 24-inch plus circular needle, a tapestry needle, and spare needles. I would love to see your projects as you knit. Use the hashtag BridgertonFFC so I can follow your project's journey. This box may contain some spoilers for those who haven't yet read all the Bridgerton novels, so proceed with caution. Oh, it says see reverse side of this card for details on everything included in this box. Thanks, Leanne and the Forbidden Fiber Co. team. So, I'm not going to flip it over yet. I was going to say something, but I forgot. Yes, I see that. My daughter is very excited. So everything is... Look at these fancy boxes.
Yeah, how do you get them so fancy?
Lemon cookies.
That is...
Ooh,
what is that?
it's a candle.
Candle. I want to smell. Wait, smell.
Not right now, honey. What is this? Look at these stitch markers. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I have not read the Bridgerton series. I have only... Ooh, look at this pin. I've only watched the show. And I've only watched it one time. What is this? The Good Stuff Balm. Cool, look at that. Obviously, I don't want to spoil. I don't think I want to spoil myself. Ooh.
What is that?
It's the 13 Days of Halloween box. It's available now. That's what this says. I don't know if it's actually available or if it's sold out. So we got our lemon cookies. What's that? Livers. Look at those. Those are probably delicious. Let me see that. Don't open it, honey. Oops. What is that? Oh my gosh. It is, look at that. It's got a dance card. It's just a notebook. Cute. With a little, it has a little pencil attached. Oh my goodness. Just like, that's so funny. And then the pattern.
Yeah. But you can really knit anything you want.
Yeah. So this is called the Wisteria Stole by Afiva. As you can see, it is a rectangular wrap, which is not necessarily my style. So I'm not going to open it to show you guys the pattern, but I'm not sure if I'll be knitting that in particular. The last time I did one like that, I was not thrilled. So we'll have to see. I believe these are each 30 grams. I believe that's what it was. Okay, so I can look at the back. It's fine. Yeah, so we got the mini skein set. It's 118 yards on 100% superwash merino wool. Wisteria stole pattern. The Good Stuff, handmade natural balm from the Forbidden Fiber Essentials line. Beeswax candle made by it's Forbidden Fiber Co. Ooh, it's beeswax and coconut oil. Go ahead, honey, you can smell it. It says a delicate scent English garden reminds us of all the garden scenes and walks in Hyde Park. Tea cookies, the dance card notebook, the bee shawl pin, that's super cute, and then a cameo progress keeper. So much fun. Okay, let me smell. Okay, definitely can smell the beeswax, but it's got a very light garden scent, which is really nice actually. Okay, so yeah, since I doubt I'll be knitting that, maybe I'll open these.
Can't you open up day 1?
It's supposed to start January 1st, I think. That's what it said on the website. Not January, my bad, July. There's nothing in here that says I can't, unless it says it in here. Let me see. Nope. It's just the pattern. No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just rectangular wraps like this, just not my style. It says that it is inspired by the widely popular Bridgerton show on Netflix. The wisteria stole alternate sections of lace with garter to create a floaty garment perfect for accessorizing any outfit. All right, well, that's that for now. When I do decide to open the yarn, I will go ahead and show you guys. Okay. Thank you, Forbidden Fiber Co. Hey guys, so I just showed you the unboxing for the, what is it? The Bridgerton Mystery Box from Forbidden Fiber Co. The knit box. I know there was a knit and a cross stitch one, which is pretty cool. I know there was I think there was one with a crochet pattern as well. Could be wrong. So it was like a yarn box and a cross stitch box. I got the yarn box just because that is who I am right now, I guess. And when I was reading the what's inside thingy in the previous clip, I think I misspoke. It says each skein is approximately 118 yards of their fortified yarn, which is 100% superwash merino wool. So each skein is roughly 118 yards, or about 30 grams each. So when I do the math, I'll figure it out, you know, when the time comes. But I'm just going to go ahead and unbox all the yarn now because, like I said in the other clip, the pattern is not, it's not my style. I know it's really hard to see since I did put it in black and white as to not spoil colors. It's not my style. It's just like the Sharon Show shawl, which is not down here. And and it's just like, I mean, this one's a little bit different. This one was knit the long way, with points on the end. This one is, oh, I forgot what it's called, but it's by Amber O'Brien. And I don't wear this style. I mean, I know it's just like, I can just do that. And maybe in the wintertime I'll wear it, but it's not something I am thrilled with. I do prefer asymmetrical or triangle shawls. Those are just something I find myself gravitating to. So, long story short, we're just going to unbox them all now, so we can see what we got. They came in all these cute little, what do you want to call these? Just these little cute boxes. They're plastic. Fun. Oh, there's a little paper. Oh, okay. I remember. I think I remember that each colorway is named after a Bridgerton sibling. So day one, I'm sorry about all the crinkling. Day one is called Anthony. As the firstborn son of Violet and Edmund, Anthony Bridgerton was always expected to take over as the Viscount after his father passed away. No one expected it to happen at such a young age. As he comes into the role, struggling to come to terms with his responsibilities and morality, he finds that some things in life are worth living for, namely a bride that he's never pictured himself with. That must be from the stories, right? Because I'm like, I don't remember there being a woman in this show. And this is the color. It's really pretty. Nice tonal gray. My colors are going to be a little wonky just because of where I'm sitting, and I apologize for that. So this is Anthony. I'm going to pop them back in the box so that I have the card with them. You know, don't lose them. So there's the first one. Tissue paper. Number 2. I'll do down here. Maybe it'll be less noisy. Okay, this one is called Hyacinth. Look at that. The final sibling in the Bridgerton family is oh my god, I can say the word. I just did. Hyacinth Bridgerton. To call her spunky would be an understatement. Likened to a young Lady Danbury, she is smart, opinionated, and does not back down from a challenge. At the annual Smith musicale, a relationship begins that will lead her down a path of intrigue, secrets, love, and a single perfect kiss. So very tonal yellow. It's not coming off as golden. It looks like a buttercup, to be honest. Like it could be a buttercup. Put that back in. Number 3. So I don't know, like there's no instructions like when to open these, like if you open them one a day or what, so I can tell you. This one, number 3, is Gregory Bridgerton. That's really pretty. I like that. Gregor Bridgerton is the final son of the Bridgerton clan. Unlike most men of his acquaintance, Gregory Bridgerton believes in true love, and he is convinced that when he finds the woman of his dreams, he will know it in an instant that she is the one. And that is exactly what happened, except the woman he thought he loved turned out to be the wrong woman. Cute. Nice. Beautiful color. Beautiful brown. I like that a lot. Four. Oops. Out of there. Ooh, I like this one. Look at that. I wish I could show you colors true. This one is called Eloise. No one could ever accuse Eloise Bridgerton of not knowing her own mind. She regularly runs off her at the mouth. Luckily, she's also gifted with a pen and spends a large amount of time writing correspondence. One such letter begins as a relationship that she could never have planned, or have never planned. Abandoning London to explore a possible match starts a domino effect of love, scandal, and happily ever after. This is so pretty. Look at that. It's brown and purple. Oh, I like it. I did like Eloise in the show. I thought she was pretty fun. Number 5. This pretty lavender color. This one's called Francesca, second daughter of the Bridgerton family and 6th child. Francesca finds love not once but twice. Her first marriage ends after 2 joyous years with the sudden death of her husband. After giving up on thoughts of remarrying, she discovers love again from a place she could never have imagined. A dear friend confesses his true feelings for her, and her perspective is forever altered. It's super lovely. Number 6. Very nice. Cullen. The third son of the Bridgerton family is Cullen. He is well known in society for his charm and good humor. Lady Whistledown herself can't find one bad thing to say about him. Penelope Featherington has been in love with Cullen as long as she has known him. But alas, Cullen does not feel the same, until a friendship between Penelope and Lady Danbury makes her realize how much more she can be. That's really pretty. It's a tealy color. Number 7. I got 2 of the same. I got another Cullen. So I'm going to have to see about that. Two Cullens. It's a little bum. Get that out of here. Ooh. Look at that one. Benedict. Benedict is the second son of Violet and Edmund. He lives a splendid life of leisure, doing what he pleases when he pleases. Then he meets a mysterious masked woman at his mother's masquerade ball, and everything changes. As the clock strikes midnight, she flees, and he is left with no clue of her identity but a single glove. Luckily, destiny ends up bringing the two back together. Cinderella much? Look at that. It's teal and like a charcoal and some blue. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, that's it. I'm going to have to contact them at Forbidden Fiber Co. and let them know I got 2 of the same. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching and, taking your time out of your day to watch my video, I should say. I appreciate it very much. If you liked what you saw here today and want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. You can thumbs up, you can thumbs down. It really doesn't matter because YouTube is like, hey, you were interacted with. Comments are awesome too. I appreciate them. And hopefully next week I won't have something weird on my head. It doesn't matter, right? We got to have these weird things in our life. Show our weird sides, right? I apologize. So I will see you guys again next week. Bye.